Okay, back at this again today. Getting a fresh start at this. So we left off this morning. I need to lap the threads in here so the screw works better. And then I got to lubricate the push rod, and I got to put the seal and the nut in there. I also want to check the taper on the keyway in there, see if it went in. So all kinds of little stuff to do. So we're going to use lapping compound for the threads. This is fine. So we'll clean them up with that. Go from there. Alright. Let's see. Where did I leave off? I think this lost 4 times yesterday, wasn't it? So you could run it the way it is, but I like having things work better than just as is. Might as well fix it now while you're screwing with it. Get it fixed correctly so you don't have to deal with it later. It's always better just to get it done. Take the hit now. Makes it a lot more fun later to work on your bike and you don't have to fight it every time you touch it. Gets frustrating after a while. So deal with it now. Alright, so we'll deal with that here in a minute or two. Okay, so get this nut off. Appears to be tight. Yeah. Takes a special puller to get this off too. I think I bought one. I don't remember. I think I have one. If not, we're going to have a problem. Now if you just put a strap across here, 2 screws, and try to pull it, you might break these studs off because these are just little small little bolts behind here. Probably not enough pressure to pop it off if it's a good taper. This one's pretty good taper, so probably different. Appears I bought one. And it looks like it just pushes on the end of something that shouldn't be pushed on to me. Yeah, so that just pushes on into the main shaft in there, which is going to break something. So you definitely have to have something between the end of the screw and then that main shaft, or you're going to have a big problem. So a piece of metal that would go in there is all you really need. Something flat to push against. So you'd think they would have gave you something with a, I'm sure that tool wasn't cheap. What did I make before? Anything? Usually stuff's laying in here I've made for doing custom junk. This looks like it's custom. Oh, there it is. Got screws and everything. That could be the next problem, is having metric screws laying around here somewhere. There. Oh, look what I found. So this probably fits right in a hole right there. Yep. Doesn't fit on that hole. It's right there. This is long enough a push rod could be in there, supporting it. So it just goes right in there. Allows you to push right flat on the end of the main shaft. Do not push on the center, that can definitely cause damage. Make sure you put all the screws in so you get full support. That way it doesn't have a problem. Otherwise it would be a problem. And more metric screws again. Best if this goes all the way in flat. Okay. You don't have to torque these screws all the way in, just pull them down until they touch. So don't get lazy, put them all in. I already had one customer break the one of those bolts clean off. Takes a while to get extra parts. Well, that must be the tool they recommended using. This is probably the tool it came with, which will push directly under the shaft and can split it wide open. Possibly. That's why I don't use it. This tool won't break anything. Alright, let's see if it'll come off. One zip gun. Took. Use power tool to take it apart, not put it together though. Okay, tool works good. Two, three, four, five, 6 screws. Don't lose those. Okay. Appears the key was in the right spot. Looks like the key stayed where it belonged, which is a big plus. There you go. I think we did a good job. Okay, so seal here just pushes right into here. No big deal. Like somebody drove up in a pickup truck out there in my front of my door. Going to get interrupted here in a minute. So there's your seal. Just push it in there like that. It got loose once it got in there.
Tatro!
I'm not here.
Huh?
I'm not here.
He's not here?
No, he's not here.
What are you doing, filming?
I would never film anything. Be held liable. So there's how that goes in. Clutch off. See that special tool right there?
Uh-huh.
You have to have something like that or make it. How come the lapping compound won't stick to my finger? I got too much fork oil all over it. Alright, stick a little fitment juice on there. Now what are we going to throw away when I'm done here? Can we throw this away when we're done?
Sure.
Good. Yeah, I'm dirty. What are you so happy about down there? Damn dog.
Feels like there's another person here to pet me all night.
Yeah, he woke up. Okay, so you gotta go like this. No, this was your job. You didn't do it.
Yeah.
The key was in there too. When I pulled it off.
Uh-huh. Good. That's good news.
That doesn't fit through with that crap in there. There it goes. I'm tired.
Yeah, I went home. Or
Time to use this. speed down, otherwise you gulp the threads. My goo go. Did Scooby steal my goo? We need some more goo. Ooh, we got a lot on there now. She's loaded up now. Loaded for bear. Look, it's working better. It's not easy though. Doesn't like going all the way through. Don't like that at all. What the hell? Piece of crap out there.
Somebody out there in like a motorhome or something.
All right, looks like it might work now. Oh, damaged goods, throw it away. Okay, you like that better?
Yeah.
See, now they're form fitted to each other. Appears to be gooey with lapping compound. So I can clean this off and throw away whatever we touch with it. Except my fingers, I can't throw away my fingers. We'll keep those. All right, turn that off. Okay, you're low on oil.
We're good here, right? We're recording?
Are you recording? Yeah, you're recording. Okay. Oh, I didn't look like I was working? Wasn't that working? I thought I was working.
I don't want to get an hour into this and be like, oh, shit.
Why are you filming that crap for? Nobody cares about this shit. Okay, this thing was squeaking a little bit because it was dry. Let's see, it does go on now like it's supposed to. So the way you keep it from squeaking is you put a little press fit lube on there. Poke myself.
Right behind you.
Somebody stole my rag.
Right behind you.
Yeah, that's fine. It's in my pocket. Look at my own rag. Look at that. See, you made a mess. See, that's why I want to have a rag. There you go. See how nice that works? That looks good. It's almost like it's made for it now. Okay, put a little goop on that. Put a little goop around there. That was for this piece. Look at that. It's almost like it fits now. The key fell out again though. So your key doesn't stay in there 100%. Still don't like how this is made. I have no idea where you're at, what you're doing. See how it goes in?
Yep.
Jams it. That's why I don't like it. You can't feel it all. Here, I'll fix that for you. Ah, works perfect. Every time. It's coming off anyway, doesn't matter. Finger tight. We can pull it off again later. Just like that. So they have some kind of a locking compound on these screws. See the old yellow stuff in there? Don't use any more than blue if you ever want to get these back off again. Now if you unscrew the stud with it still locked in there with red, you'll never get it apart. You will be breaking something to get it apart or cutting it off. It'll be different. Make it really hard to get apart. Okay, a little tension, not much. Just enough to hold them on there for you. That. That doesn't want to go on there. Yep, now the nut don't want to go. We fixed the other problem, now the nut don't want to work. What size is that? 11/16? Yep. So that doesn't work, see? And that ain't happy. That's an unhappy nut. Yeah, the nut there.
Hold this.
Nut. Dumbass.
I cannot. You got so many bags there. What?
Just the nut that came with a screw, remember? Do you think this nut will fit on this stud? Probably not. That phone behind you. Hello. This nut sucks. What kind of Sportster you got? What kind of Sportster do you have? Okay. You're talking about sprocket size? I'm trying to hold this just a second. It's always a bad time. I'm working. All right, that's on. Okay, that's good. All right. Okay, what are you screwing up over there?
Anything I can.
Is bear hug gonna make that work better?
Yeah.
Are you gonna use that same crap again?
No. I know what's with this shit is bad.
You been doing it right? It's coming off.
I'm doing it, but it ain't fun.
Trying to break that solenoid stud I see. So he's laying under there? Yeah, he was laying on your solenoid stud. It's kind of a delicate part to be laying on top of.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful about that.
I don't know what they use, but it's pretty gross. Obviously, there's some sealing issues here.
A rag run off too.
One right there.
The other one.
You want that really dirty one?
I threw away the dirty one. Now the other one's laying around somewhere. You missed a spot on the bottom. Were you trying to do that? So you gonna move it around more? Yeah, we're sure to move it around more.
Uh-huh.
Just don't put your hand like that and go like that.
Yeah. Stab yourself.
Yeah, that happens. That does happen. Scooby.
How long you had to scoop?
I'm not sure. 3-4 years probably. Okay, have to get
Oh
this.
shit, he's just a baby.
Have to get that stuff off. You do this. Showing the account? Probably not. Good job. You got birds down there with your feet on it. Just give me that file up there.
What are we talking about?
Wow. Right for your instructions. Knock your burrs off. Good job you could have done. You could have went and bought your own tool.
Mm-hmm. I'm still gonna get it. I told you I got distracted somehow. I think I even had it in my cart.
Alright. Clean enough now.
Okay.
You didn't put inside a hole in there, did you?
Mm-mm.
Sure.
There's definitely in those holes.
Got crap in the hole?
Yeah, there was.
Crappy holes. Good. What else do you need to clean up? Got my bench dirty, my floor dirty. Jump in there too. So you ready to sling this back into the chassis now?
Ready.
Ready? Okay, so we got half the bike done now. Time to move on to the motor part of the deal. The reason you came here to begin with. What are you doing? Are you playing with pistons over there?
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that. Ooh,
New
those are
pistons
fancy.
for this?
Yeah, look at that. That'll be coming up next. What about Scooby over there? See? Scooby's resting.
Scoobs.
Scooby's resting.
He's had some pizza. He's feeling great about himself.
Yeah, he's passed out over there. As long as we can still breathe and we're okay. All right, that's it for
Tatro, how
now.
was the pizza?